Alright, for this one, we want to solve for the given variable. We notice it's a quadratic, so what you want to do is you want to move everything over to one side and get it set equal to 0. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over by subtracting it. I'm going to move this over by adding it, and that gives us an expression that looks like this. So after this, we've got it set equal to 0, and we're going to look to take out a greatest common factor. So in this case, the greatest common factor happens to be a 6. So I can take out a 6, and what's left on the inside, the first term is m squared minus 8m. If I take out a 6 from this, it ends up being 15. And it's equal to 0, and I can now take out, I can now factor this trinomial a little bit easier on the inside of the parentheses. My 6 stays out front, and I'm looking for two things that multiply to m squared, so that's just m times m, and then I need factors of 15, so 1 and 15, 3 and 5, and of these factors we need something that's going to give us a difference of 8, so the 3 and the 5 is going to combine to give us an 8. And if we get a negative 8, they both have to be negative in order to make that happen, and that makes sense because when we multiply the negative 3 times negative 5, it gives us a positive 15. So after this, we've got zero product property. I've got three things being multiplied together. They're equal to 0, so one of them has to be 0. So either 6 is 0, which doesn't make any sense, or m minus 3 is 0, which is one possibility. So go through and solve for m, and you get m equals 3 or m equals 5.